Hey, awesomes. Welcome to week 12. All right, so a couple of big announcements to make this week. I think I hinted at this over the last couple of weeks and told you we were going to have to play a little bit around with the schedule and whatnot. So I'm going to go back here to project 3, the inquiry research project, which we are in the middle of right now. I think I'm still looking over your annotated bibliographies. I have a few more to go. So hopefully you'll start to see feedback and all that kind of stuff soon on those. So far, so good. I'm really, really impressed with what you guys have done. So awesome job. So we did the little extension, right, for the annotated bibliography. So I have moved the Project 3 Inquiry Research Project back 2 weeks, right? So it's not due till April 10th, okay? Take a big sigh of relief, okay? And so then I've moved the Project 4 reflective cover letter and just kind of done away with, we're not going to have time to take all that by the time we get done with this and have ample time to then try to put together a portfolio of everything that we've done and then make revisions and all that kind of stuff. So it's all good. My bad. I apologize. We didn't push through there, but sometimes that happens. And so we're just going to, we're going finish it up. We're still going to do everything and still make revisions. We can still do stuff like that. We're just not going to do the actual putting of the portfolio together. So that's okay. So that's the big news today, right? All right. Happy Monday to you. You've got extensions for everything by 2 weeks on each one of those projects. And so we are in week 12 right now. And so I was putting samples together and stuff like that for you last week that I wanted to use to talk about academic audiences, to talk about academic tone, things I want to talk to you about, quoting and paraphrasing, kind of the subjects of last week's topics for week 11, and of course this week's topics for week 12. And so what I wanted to do is have these posted for you. So I was able to finally find these and get these put together and post these for you last week. So you've got two really, really, really good papers, content-wise. There's some things, formatting-wise, which we'll talk about. But they have a really good job with their attention getters, really good information right up front. So what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be doing for you over the next several days throughout this week, is I'm going to go down through using the samples, and we're going to, provide a brief attention getter, introduce the topic, provide other info the reader may need to know. What did you take on this research project? What specific, excuse me, why did you take on this, and what did you attempt to answer in the body of the paper? So I'm going to go through and kind of show you by example, if you will, right, using these two for our examples, and say, here's a good, for example, here's the attention getter. Did you know that we only have 11 years left to prevent irreversible damage to our Earth, right? Putting that number on it grabs the audience's attention. Another attention getter is the use of a quote. Not every trauma creates a killer, but most killers are created from trauma. There are a multitude of reasons why serial killers and murderers have committed their heinous crimes. And then he goes right into the introduction, the background, and kind of grabs your attention, with that cool opening line, just like the question does in the other one. So we're going to go into those and talk about those in a little greater detail, if this will ever pull up. Moodle's been kind of slow this morning. But we're going to go through introduction, A, B, C, D, show you where they are in each one of the paper, kind of help you feel maybe a little bit more comfortable. Go through the body of the paper, the research process, research findings, future research, these kinds of things, and look at them directly. And of course, you can do this on your own too, by looking at those, or you can just read through the sample to kind of get an idea. But I do want to kind of point out, make some comments, about those things. And of course, as we're reading those, we'll talk a little bit about academic tone, right? And quoting. So those are some things we're going to talk about this week. Let me get out of here before this thing closes on me. Stay safe. Stay awesome, guys. Talk soon. Bye now.